Hi guys, and welcome to the Lads Pad and Fandom Frontiers sub podcast with me, Josh, and my co-host. And it is episode 7. We are on the 20th of November. We are in the Christmas spirit, aren't we, Ant?
We are indeed.
One of us.
Jingle balls and all sorts of mistletoe and wine and stuff.
Mate, we're in good spirit. We've had some good weekends away, haven't we?
We have.
We've been like a gay couple together. We've been up to MCM Comic Con. We've been to the London Card Show.
We have. It's been enjoyable.
Yeah. It's been busy, but yeah, as you said, enjoyable.
Yeah, it's been nice seeing some new sights and new scenes, meeting some new people. It's been nice. Yeah, it's been good.
Absolutely. I totally agree. It was actually our first time at London Card Show, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, it was.
And although we was disappointed because we had our gear ready for the signature of the voiceover.
Yes.
He was ill and did not make it, did he?
He didn't. He had an emergency or something that came up and he couldn't attend.
Yeah, when I say he did not make it, he made it through the illness, I think. It
was a family emergency.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't go. We were a bit disappointed we couldn't get our signatures.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you were very sceptical going into the show.
I was.
You had your reservations about it, didn't you?
Yeah, because I didn't want to big it up in my head to be something and then get there and be really disappointed.
Yeah.
But I was really impressed.
You've done so well at the show as well.
Mate, I was so impressed by the organisation of the show, impressed by the people that were at the show, impressed by the venue of the show. Sandown Racecourse, guys, if you haven't been,
I
was so like, oh my God, they've outgrown their venue and now they're moving to XL. But I can still see why they're keeping it as a venue for other shows. It's like they're doing the XL as an addition.
Yeah.
Because it is such a good place. It's not all hot and sweaty, which you find with these big exhibition halls.
The doors are open, wind's coming in, oxygen. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it was really good. As you said, I picked up some good buys.
You did.
Done some good trades. So I was very happy with my day. I think you got some good cards as well, didn't you?
Yeah, picked up a few. Yeah. So done a couple of trades. Yeah, it's good. Very good.
And it was incredible because when you think of the size of that show, and it was a big show, it was downstairs as well. We didn't even realise until...
Not till the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was there long, or if not longer, than we was at MCM Comic Con, which takes over the whole of the XL.
Yeah.
Which is incredible, really.
Yeah.
The thing is, we're not into watching the talks. We're not into sitting down playing the retro games. I mean, I would have been interested, but we wanted to do the halls, looking at what people had to sell and enjoy all of that side of things. I can see why people go there for a whole weekend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's a long, long day out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I feel like London Card Show was the one for me.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think it was a great show. I much preferred it to MCM. Yeah. Just looking forward to going back again. It's a very, very good show. Very good.
Yeah. Well, we got another one in... Was it Feb? No. April.
The
XL
is in April, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be going to that one. And that weekend, we're also going to the Natural History Museum for the Pokemon pop-up as well.
Yes.
So that would be really interesting.
That'd be quite cool, I think. That'd be quite cool. A different kind of experience, but still think that'd be enjoyable.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
We can geek out.
Oh, 100%. Definitely geek out.
But one thing that was really surprising at the London Card Show, and yeah, you did get it, but I thought that you was going to get a lot of people that were just like investors, scalpers, and that there.
Yeah.
But the overall vibe was collectors.
It was.
That was the overall vibe.
There was a couple of stands at London Card Show where you just saw things that you wouldn't see anywhere else.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to see.
Crazy.
Like, first edition single booster blisters and old Team Rocket sets and ponchos and just
People
like,
turning down 11K for,
yeah, Mario poncho.
mate, honestly,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's
Crazy money.
it is crazy money. It is. But even just to be able to just stand like half a foot away from some of that stuff and just see it is
Yeah, it's
just like
nostalgic.
it is. Yeah, it really
Yeah,
is. Yeah. Yeah. It's and that's what I like about these places is seeing stuff that you just don't see every day.
yeah,
And you can go on whatnot, you can go on eBay, you can pick stuff up. But when you go to these card shows and you look at through the folders and look through the stalls and see stuff that like you're like, oh fucking hell, look at that. That's like you don't expect to see it and you get taken
yeah,
aback by some of it. And I get a lot of enjoyment from that sort of stuff.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's good.
And they had the Sidemen at the Ace stand as well, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
The Mini
Yeah.
Minter and all the rest of them.
Yeah, they did.
So that was good to see. But yeah, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Shall we get on to our pack opening?
Oh, I've missed this.
I haven't.
But
I
you
got my
won last time.
first point
Yeah, you
in the
did. Yeah,
last
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you
So
did.
we are on, what is it, 17-1, did you say?
70.
17-2. Because it was, what was it that I got? Full art.
Yeah, you got a full art for 2 points.
Yeah, and it was the worst full art as well, wasn't
It was the kids' colouring book one.
it?
Yeah.
So this week we have got Mega Evolution blister packs. Hopefully the blisters means that there's something nice inside being protected.
That'd be nice.
These are courtesy of Elite Trainer Bullock. So hit him up on Whatnot. Good channel, doing good stuff. Very good friend of both of ours. So yeah, make sure you check him out.
Big streams.
For people that haven't seen this before, we at the beginning of every episode open a pack each. We get 1 point for an EX. We get 2 points for a SAR, which is a special art rare, and then you've got SIR gets you 5 points for the illustration rare, and then 10 points for the chase card of the pack, which with these packs obviously is the gold Gardevoir and gold Lucario.
Yeah.
But I will be happy with an SIR as well. I think anybody would be.
Oh, you go
What you got
first?
inside? I've got a Venusaur pack inside.
Mm.
Now, I haven't actually opened that many of these Mega Evolutions.
I've opened 5-pack. I got the what's it called? The one with Pikachu on the front.
Oh, I know what one you mean. The
Yeah,
one where he's close up. Yeah,
Marshadow, which I
that's it.
traded at London Card Show,
Hmm.
and I also got one of these. So I'm 2 from 5, which is pretty good.
Very good.
But I haven't opened any packs in weeks.
Well, I'll let you go first, mate.
Yeah,
And
that's
as you get into your
very,
pack,
very kind of you.
I will just say the other reason I haven't really opened many of these is because I have been working on opening more Japanese packs recently.
Yes.
But we will discuss that on another episode as to the English versus Japanese cards. But today we'll be talking about something different. So, Anthony Holter,
Here we go.
what have we got?
Guess the energy.
Fighting. Psychic. Ah, come on.
Here we go. Score bye.
The silence is intense. So is
I
it the
know.
next one? Are we reverse hollow on that?
No,
No. That's the reverse hollow.
no,
Not there.
no.
Can he finish it with an EX? I think
Tiny.
you can get them at the back as well, other cards. But that's the preferred position, I believe. It's an EX, I think. Yeah, it's 1 point. It's
I'll
not a
take it.
miss. Oh my God. And he takes another point.
Take it.
Another point. Wow. This is unbelievable. So that's 18-2 now.
Yeah, 18-2.
18-2. That's nice. Is that Latios or what is it?
Latias
Latias.
in
Has to be one
camera.
of them.
No, it's not too bad.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Deadbeat that I've been waiting for all week. Guess the energy. Yeah? Go on.
Grass.
Tie kick as well. So we've got the same pack coverings, same
energy card.
same hit. What do you think?
No, I think you're going to get something decent. Okay, we're moving on now. One more. Right, there's a reverse. Oh, let's go. Oh, he's going side swipe. No.
No good there.
No. Can he get the EX?
At least an EX. Come on.
Can he get an EX?
My God, mate. My God.
Please on an even amount. Wow, that wasn't sulkish at all.
Fucking bulk. Honestly. Fucking bulk.
Well, right, so that moves on to 18-2. Thank you very much.
Well done, Anne.
Okay.
So, yeah, that'll be it for tonight, lads. If you... Oh, mate, I cannot believe this. How can you be running away with it that much? It's incredible. How can we go to the shop that many weeks?
Yeah.
And you've missed 1 week?
Yeah, I have, yeah. Yeah, 1 week. It's the last episode, wasn't it? I missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the only week that I hit.
Yeah. Insert.
That is crazy. But I'm still staying positive.
You're still staying positive?
No.
I was going to say, I don't know how you could be staying positive.
When do we get to the point where we go, right, okay, enough is enough. Let's start again.
I think when I get to 20.
When you get to 20?
Yeah, I think so.
But you're only 2 points away. You only need a full art.
Yeah. What are you saying then? What do you think we need to get to?
Either like 25 or 30.
Okay.
Because if I can hit big, if I can get an SIR or the chase card of a set, I'm massively catching back up.
If you get the chase card next episode, then you'll go up to 12.
12 points.
So you're only 5
and
behind.
You miss, I'm only 6 behind.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
So, yeah, right, I think it's got to be 25 or 30.
Okay, what do we do then? We'll do 30.
We do 30,
but
I can tap out at 25. So if you get to 25 and I'm still on 2, I'll tap out and we start again.
Okay, all right then. Yeah.
Yeah?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Sounds like a plan.
Sweet. Right, on with the episode.
Yes.
So this episode, I want to talk about the fight of the grading companies.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, when we go to the shows, you can see that there is a lot of people now doing this grading stuff. And me personally, I don't like it. I don't like that there is so many grading companies out there. But there's nothing stopping anybody just setting up a grading company.
No, there's not at all.
Anybody can do it. But it's the name that comes with it. So what I want to talk about in this episode is what I've really noticed recently is by going to these shows is if you're trying to trade with them, they will only take 3 serious, really. There might be a few that take a few other ones, but the main ones I'm talking about are PSA, Beckett, and Ace. So let's start with the bigger boys. Let's start with PSA. And at the end of the episode, we're going to give our personal opinions on what we think's better. Obviously, that's the biased opinion, but it's our opinion. And then, we'll leave it to our viewers to see what they think as well.
You did miss one out, which I think a lot of people consider in the top 3, is CGC. in
Yeah,
the
I know
big
what you're saying.
in the big four. A lot of people would consider them in the top four, especially overseas in America.
Yeah.
EGC is very, very popular.
In America, I think that's top 3. In the
Yeah.
UK at the moment, I would say Ace come above CGC.
In the UK, I would say so, yeah.
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 I mean, we went to London Card Show. There was definitely more Ace slabs than what there was
100%. Yeah,
CGC.
there was. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
yeah. So coming from the UK, talking about what we think's best over here,
Yeah.
these are my pointers. So
Yeah.
with PSA, obviously they're very well established. They've been going since 1991. Um, they are one of the OGs of getting your stuff graded. Um, but sometimes you think with a company like that, did they need to move with the times? Do they need to
Hmm.
expand? And when you think of the wait times for us in the UK that we have to experience when sending cards to PSA,
Yeah.
it's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
I feel PSA is one of them, along with Beckett, that we'll talk about in a minute, that if you are an investor of Pokemon and you want to make money out of Pokemon, you will go with either PSA or Beckett because they're going to be the ones that get you the better returns. If you're grading your cards, if you're
Yeah.
buying your cards already graded, you'll still get the investment. However, once you bought a card, all cards fluctuate no matter who they're
Yeah,
graded
yeah.
by. Um, so yeah, where we are based in the UK, we're quite lucky actually because the sub centre that is at most of the shows is actually half an hour up the road for us guys.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to submit anything, we
It's
wouldn't have to
very
wait
easy.
around for a show. It's very quick and easy. For a
Yeah.
lot of people up and down the country, trying to send cards to PSA is not possible for them at the moment.
Yeah, or they're having to deliver their boxes to the sub centre to then send off
Exactly,
and do
which
it
you're
that
then
way.
risking your cards getting damaged on the transit to the sub centre.
Yeah.
Obviously, once they're at the sub centre, they're insured from there. But I mean, you're not going to be sending off thousands and thousands of pounds worth of cards, knowing what DPD drivers and everybody are like, um, to get uh, to get to the sub centre.
No.
So, yeah, that's one downfall for being in the UK. Another one is for collectors like ourselves, it's expensive. If you want to own the
Yeah.
cards that you want in PSA 10s, the best that you can get, you're paying out thousands and thousands of pounds.
Yeah, you are,
And
yeah.
that's why I say that the pro is if you are an investor, if it's something that you're looking to put your money in that's going to get a better return than sitting it in a ISA account that's on 1.1% interest,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%
Yeah.
it's worth doing. But for people like ourselves, where we're spending our little bit of pocket money that we give ourselves out of our wages each month, it's just not feasible collecting PSA slabs.
No. No.
Would you agree?
I would agree, yeah. Especially if you're concerned about the grade on the slab as well. Because with all grading companies, the case is if you want a modern-ish card that's in a 9 or an 8, you're paying the same raw price as you are graded price. But
Yeah.
as soon as you go up to a 10, you're talking about a lot of money.
Hmm.
Obviously, rarer cards, the gold stars in 5, 6, 7s are still worth thousands.
Yeah.
But the more sort of modernish cards in an 8 or a 9 are the same price raw. But when you go to the 10s, you are looking at obviously a lot more money.
Yeah. And the other thing that another com from for me really with PSA is the fact that, and we'll talk more about Ace in a minute, but Ace have had a lot of backlash about how much has come back as tens, where the centering's been terrible, um, and a lot of people I've seen online talking about that with cards, usually the centering and the corners are what is usually marked down the most. That's what's graded the most. But
Yeah.
with Ace, where they release what part of the card it's failed on, a lot have been coming back with surface issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're saying that this is to just bring down the amount of tens that they're then grading by just putting surface issues on a lot of the cards. Um, so they're getting the backlash for that. But where I say I think it's a conf PSA is that I've also seen cards that have been sent to PSA,
Yeah.
and I've seen tens come back that should never be tens,
No.
and I've seen should be tens come
Yeah.
back as like sixes.
Yeah.
And the thing with PSA is they don't break it down.
No, they don't. No.
When you get your card back, you don't know if it's fouled in its corners. You
Yeah.
don't know if it's fouled on the centering, the
No.
surface.
No
So
clue.
Ace have kind of screwed themselves over by allowing you to see the breakdown,
Hmm.
whereas PSA don't show you the breakdown. They just announce that if it's marked down, it's probably because of the cornerings or the centering.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, I think the people that are saying this and the people that are trying to run Ace down for these reasons are obviously PSA fanboys that have been collecting
Yeah.
cards for a long time, and their opinion's going to be biased towards PSA, which I get.
Yeah. Of course it is. And I mean, both. There's never going to be a grading company that's going to get it spot on. I mean, you've got tags now that use supercomputers and whatnot to do your card.
Mm-hmm.
People are still moaning about them. So, I mean, like, you're never going to get one that's 100% spot on.
Because I do believe a lot of people are stuck in. If you've been a collector and you're holding 100 PSA slabs,
Yeah.
all you're going to do is slag off any of the other
Yeah,
grading
of course you are.
companies.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
never going to want to see another face to the market
No.
where that could then overtake your
Yeah.
collection, because that
Yeah.
just brings down the value of your collection then.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So yeah, you're always going to get haters to the new grading companies. Um, but it's good competition, but there's got to be some sort of level of, what's the word? Authenticity, I suppose, of
Mm.
how they are grading these cards. If you're a grading company, you need to be very open as to how that was graded and why it was graded the way that it was graded.
Yeah.
You hear so many times people getting a card back, cracking the case, sending
Yeah.
it back off and getting a different grade.
Yeah. I
If
see.
that's the case, it's not been done properly.
I hear that happen quite a lot with PSA. A lot of people crack PSAs and resend it back to PSA.
Exactly.
I don't hear it happen that often with Ace. I don't hear people cracking Ace slabs and sending it back to Ace again.
This is the thing.
But
So
it's because you've got one that is PSA is all done by human eye, and then you've got Ace, which is done by computer. There's going to be more errors in the human grading than there is in the computer grading. So you can't really send it back to the same computer to ask it to relook at it, but you can send it back to a different person to relook at it.
yeah,
And if that person looking at that card is having a bad day, it's totally different to how it looks at it the next day.
yeah,
It will never look at that exact same cards the same way.
100%. If he's having a good day, if he's having a bad day, you don't know. Some people have spoken before about it being like over here where you go for a driving lesson, and if they pass so many people in a day, they can't pass
Fail.
anymore.
Yeah.
And there's been talks before that PSA grade cards down to nines just because they want to keep the population of the tens down. Like,
Yeah.
you can't do that. If
No.
a card is a 10, a card is a 10. You
Yeah.
can't go, we've got to keep this down so that the value
Yeah.
stays in the higher cards.
But now with PSA, are giving you an instant offer to buy your slab as soon as they've graded it at 90%. Is it now in PSA's interest to be grading more 10s?
No, it'd be in their interest to grade them down,
Do you think?
to buy them for cheaper.
But then they're going to resell them for cheaper.
No, because they can just regrade them.
There's got to be a stipulation in there somewhere where they're not allowed to. Surely.
Why? Why? Is
They
there a
can't-
company?
They can't just grade everyone at a 9,
Yeah.
chuck it, get rid of the certification number, and then chuck it in a 10, and then sell it.
It's obviously unethical, but tell me
Yeah.
what would stop PSA from doing it?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah. That's all hearsay. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it could happen. You just never know.
Yeah.
So quickly moving on to Beckett. Obviously Beckett's the OG. 1984 they were around from.
Yeah.
What I like about Beckett as well is the fact that they are open again with
Their scores.
their scores, the corner ins, the edges, centering, the surface. So you can actually look at your card afterwards and go, okay, yeah, fair enough. That's why I got a 9 instead of a 10.
Yeah.
The other thing that I love about Beckett is the black labels,
Yeah.
because it gives you that little bit extra
Yeah.
to, like, you pick up your card and you're like, okay, this looks like a 10 to me,
Yeah.
but oh my God, if it come back as a black label,
Yeah.
that is unbelievable.
Yeah. It gives you something to aim for, like, chase for, and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just feels like a different elite level of a graded card.
Yeah. I mean, you had a black label not too long ago, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just, yeah. I mean, it's nostalgic just being able to hold a black label Beckett card.
Yeah. It is,
no matter what that card is, to have a black
it's
label.
just a black label. Yeah.
Is mental.
Yeah.
But just like with PSA, I know they're grading companies, and it's to authenticate something, and it's a certification.
Yeah.
But do they have to look so ugly? Do you know what I mean? Beckett's
do.
not as bad as what PSA is.
Yeah.
But I mean,
when you pick up a PSA slab, I find them so flimsy and cheap, but they hold the most value, like, other than the black label. When I held the Beckett, it felt better than the PSA, but it still didn't feel like quality, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
With the Ace slabs, I like them, but they feel heavier.
Yeah.
They just feel sturdier, and they just feel like you've got something of a quality in your hand.
Yeah.
But even with the PSA, with the strip at the top, it's just so boring, and just
It is.
it's just nothing. It just doesn't excite me at all.
But this is exactly the thing. Like, as I explained, I believe PSA and Beckett are for the investors.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that's a con as well is because Pokemon and other trading card games and everything were all set up, obviously, to make money because they're from a business.
Yeah.
But a lot of them were set up for kids, were set up for the fun of collecting.
Yeah.
Now, where it is bigger than gold, bigger than crypto, we've got loads of scalpers, loads of investors that are driving the prices up.
Yeah.
And PSA and Beckett are a very big reason as to why this is happening, because of the prices that they are holding with these companies.
Yeah. I think when you talk about investing, I think with Ace in the UK, you can get a very quick turnaround. You can get it from 2 weeks down to 5 days, down to 2 days.
Yeah.
And for someone that wants a quick flip, they'll send a card off on a Monday, they'll get it back by the end of the week. It can be on their stream or their eBay account on the weekend. They've made a lot of money, like quick. I think that's one of the reasons why the value on the Ace slabs is lower, because they're flipped a lot quicker. If I got a chase card tomorrow and I wanted to earn money from it, who am I going to send it to? I'm going to send it to PSA where I've got to wait 8 to 10 months, or am I going to send it to Ace where I can get it back by the end of the week and flip it and make money?
Yeah.
For a short-term flip, that's why a lot of people go to Ace to get it done quick and make money quick. But people that are collecting and investing on 5-10 years down the line, they're not going to go with Ace. They're going to go with PSA. They're going to go with Beckett. So different type of how you're looking at investing, whether it's a short-term flip or a long-term thing.
Yeah.
It depends who
Totally
you go
agree.
with.
Totally agree. But let's stay on the subject of Ace now then.
Yeah.
They're UK based. So for
Yeah.
us, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
They are present at the shows. We saw, as I said, the sidemen and the owner of Ace was all at the stand
Yeah.
when we travelled up to the show, which was really nice to see. Getting a lot of submissions in there. So they are doing all the right things for us as UK investors.
Yes, they are. Yeah. Yeah.
UK investors, UK collectors, sorry. Um, the fact that they're getting the support of influencers and that as well just goes to show that they are being taken serious somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think that will hopefully help drive up. Not that I want it to drive up the prices so that we are unable to then collect them, but I think it's unfair for them to be priced the way that they are compared to the others that are on the market.
Yeah.
Another pro, aesthetically pleasing. I mean, look at your shelf behind, mate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can't really see it on my shelves behind. And I've got some funky socks and that on, so I'm not going to go and grab them. But yeah, they are meant for shelves. They are meant for
They
display.
are. Yeah. Yeah.
And as a collector, this is what I'm talking about. We're collectors. We want to display. Doesn't matter what they're worth.
No.
And the fact that it's less money than something that looks ugly as a label
Yeah.
is a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're modern, they're futuristic, they're coming up with the times. I feel like PSA and Beckett, they're stuck in the past. And the thing is, they can't really do anything about it now because they are known for their labels being the way that they are. It's not like
Yeah.
they can go 30 years later and go, right, now we're going to change our labels
Yeah.
because they just can't do it.
No.
It wouldn't look right.
I mean, even now, like Ace is still adapting with times and things.
Yeah.
Like you can now download the like image of your card after it's been graded before you've even got it, so you can see what it looks like and stuff. And
Yeah, put it on eBay before you've even got it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's loads of stuff you can do with it. So it's still evolving now.
Yeah, and the slab quality, going back to what you were saying about the slab quality.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Not only is it thicker,
Yeah.
it's clearer to see the card as well.
Yeah.
Like with the
Yeah.
PSAs, I can't remember the Beckett now, but with the PSAs, you obviously get the frosted edges.
Yeah, it's quite grainy.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, but again,
No.
it's probably something that they've done in the past. They can't now really change it because then it
Yeah.
doesn't look like an authentic PSA graded card.
Yeah.
I feel like Ace looks better in that way as well.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
And as I said, the biggest pro for me is the fact that they're cheaper. They are for the collectors.
Yeah.
And the reason I wanted to talk about this on this podcast tonight was because I want to hopefully start a movement with the channel that will push Ace to become I know it's never really going to get there past PSA and Beckett, but put investors aside,
Yeah.
collectors,
Collectors. Yeah.
I want them to value Ace and
Yeah.
go with Ace and use Ace as their provider of their grading
Yeah.
because it's a UK-based company. Why would you not want to support a UK-based company?
Yeah.
The
Totally
quality of
agree.
them is better.
Yeah.
That there is so many positives that I can see that I don't understand why you'd want to go to PSA or Beckett unless it was
Is
an
for an
investment.
investment. Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's really annoying when people slag off Ace when they're from the UK, when it just shows to me that they don't actually understand and appreciate what it is. Okay, you're sagging it off. Okay, do you buy and sell PSA slabs? Do you invest in PSA? Yes, I do. Okay, well, but happy for you. You do that. Do you actually have a personal collection that you're not using as an investment? No, I don't. Okay, well, you don't understand the reason why we collect the slabs that we collect. Then these are PCs. They're not for investment. They're just for us. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, and as I said, even though we've had our biased opinion, and we're very much, it, you can see the fact that you're collecting Ace slabs, I'm
Yeah.
collecting Ace slabs. We are very biased towards Ace. I do understand that there's talks of that they're not graded as well as what the others are. Um,
But then
but where's the proof in this?
yeah,
And as I said, we've already spoken about the other two and how they can make mistakes as well. But
yeah,
it's almost as if new kid on the block wants to get knocked off.
yeah, yeah, it is. No, I agree with that. And with the Ace slabs as well, is their centering guide is, I think it's like 60/40 or something.
Mm.
But you can have on the four things, you can have all of them a 10, but if the centering's a 9, then the card's a 9. The only way the slab can get a 10 is if the centering is a 10 and then the other subgrades. If the centering is a 9, it's not getting a 10. So it's not like it's easy to get a 10. It's not
Yeah,
easy to get a 10. It's difficult to get a 10. So it's not like they're just chucking 10s out left, front, and centre because they don't.
yeah, yeah. I totally agree. Um, but yeah, I think our conclusion is very clear. And as I said, something that I want to do with Fandom Frontiers, with the stuff that I'm posting, is really promote and really push collectors into collecting Ace slabs
Yeah,
and getting their stuff graded by Ace.
yeah.
There's a lot of positives to it. They're not perfect as a company. They're small at the moment. Well, when I say small, they're not small,
They're,
but
they're growing and growing
they're
and
not as
growing.
large as PSA and Beckett. We
No,
understand that. They're not as
yeah.
nostalgic as PSA and Beckett, but what they are doing in the scene is, yeah, a lot hotter.
And who knows what will happen when the Americans start seeing these.
That's it. I
Yeah,
know. I wonder if you took these cards over to America, what
yeah,
value they would then have. Would they
yeah.
have less value or would they have more value?
Who knows? It'll be interesting. Yeah,
But I'm so tied up with the value because for me, because I'm not looking to sell them,
yeah,
I'm collecting them now, but there'll be something that I'll pass down to my kids when I'm older. If they then want to sell them, I want them to then be worth something.
yeah,
I've had my enjoyment out of them. If it doesn't give them enjoyment, I'd rather them had the money out of it. So
yeah,
in that way, I hope the value of ace cards do go up. But at this
yeah,
moment in time, where I'm trying to collect them, where I'm trying to enjoy them myself,
yeah.
why would I want to pay out more money?
No, you wouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, there's two things over the course of this podcast that I'll keep bringing up and keep trying to push, and that is the ace slabs and also going Japanese as well. And
Yeah,
that will be next week's episode.
yeah. Going Japanese.
Going Japanese. But until then, thanks for tonight, Anthony.
No,
It's been
thank
a
you very
pleasure.
much.
We will catch you again in a couple of weeks' time, um, when Christmas really will be upon us.
It will be what? Oh, it'll be December.
But yeah, make sure that you stay in touch, guys. We're on all social media. We're on YouTube, Fandom Frontiers. And yeah, until next time, peace out.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.